Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth mode.
Mic test 1 2. All right. Good afternoon, wherever you might be getting our signals from. Warm welcome to Faraba Kairaba village, and welcome to another very important day, which marks the final quarterfinal game as far as the APS sponsored Kombo East District Sports Committee League is concerned. And it is Kombo East Derby, a game that will definitely going to be a determining factor for both sides of salvaging a place into the last four of this competition. It will be a very important game for both teams. And quickly, before we start with anything, to give you or to take you through with the starting lineup for both teams, we start with Pirang, who are the home side. They're starting with Manga Fati, Ibrahim Abaji, Famara Jaju, Amadou Jallo, Jere Damfa, Modlamin Sanyam, Bobakar Bojang, Adam Abalde, to Tijan Jane, Buba Bojang, and Mustafa Jane for Pirang United. And for Kloro Tunjina United, they started with Usman Sise, Alasana Sise, Hamza Tamba, Aliu Dabo, Lamin Kuyate, Usainu Jiba, Ismaila Sanyang, Usainu Sedi, Yusufa Kamara, Sadibu Sedi, and Ibrahima Bari. Well, these are the starting lined up for this game. Well, now the two teams are already set for the battle. This will definitely going to be a very interesting moment here. Both sides will be looking forward to booking a place into the last four of this competition. But before starting with the ball-to-ball commentary, we'd like to extend our special gratitude and appreciation to Mr. Basirifo Toure alias Zizu, who is the main sponsor of this live broadcast. From the group stages to date, he has been supporting his community, and the last Kombo East District game, and he was the main sponsor as well. And we are saying a very big thank you to Mr. Basirifo for contributing towards the development of our football in the district here, and we hope many others can also emulate from the good work he is doing. And the two teams are now set for the battle, and any moment from now the central referee will blow the whistle, and this will definitely going to be a very interesting evening. And we will be observing a minute's silence for our fallen brother, who is no other person but Mr. Pabaro of Afri Radio, a brother who has been a very good colleague and a brother as well. And we'll be praying for Pa to rest in peace wherever he is. Well, a minute's silence now for our fallen brother, Mr. Pabaro. He was working with West Coast Radio before moving to Afri Radio. I remember myself, we've met in several occasions for coverage, and today is indeed a very sad moment from yesterday to date, and we are praying for Pa to rest in perfect peace. And there will be a minute of silence for Mr. Pabaro. Well, alongside the commentary decks, I am here with Ibrahim Bojang. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And later on, Binda Jaju will join us. Well, Famara Kujabi will be dictating this game today as the central referee, a very top referee who will be officiating today's game, who is a divisional referee, a second divisional referee for that matter. And the first assistant will be Jara Silla, second assistant will be Mutar Diba, and the fourth official Fatu Jaju. And the game is in progress now here in Faraba, Kairaba, and that's a free kick there awarded to Kuloro Tunjina United. Well, a free kick to Pirang. A free kick to Pirang. A free kick there to Pirang. Pirang are starting from left to right, while Kuloro will be operating from right to left. Headed away by Usaino. Now to Ibrahim Bari. Bari looking out for Usaino Sedi, but intercepted. And Lamin Kuyate played quickly to Usman Sise. Usman Sise sends in a long one. Looking out for Sadibu Sedi. Sadibu now at the left hand side there. Sadibu, and that's a free kick to Kuloro Tunjina United. That's going to be a free kick. A free kick there to Kuloro Tunjina United. Two players behind the ball, Hussein Usedi and Aliu Dabo. Let's see who will be taking the free kick. Two players behind the ball. Finally, Hussein Usedi will be taking the responsibility. Plates to Aliu Dabo. And that was a very good clearance there by the Pirang number 9, who is not a passing but Tijan Jane. And that's going to be a throw for Kuloro. Aliu Dabo. Aliu Dabo with the throw. Dabos with a long one. Headed away by Jared Damfa. And that was a little bit poor communication between Jared and his colleague there. But nevertheless, it's a corner for Kuloro Tunjina United. And that's a corner. Aliu Dabo will be taking the corner. Aliu Dabo will be taking the corner for Aliu Dabo with the corner. That's Alasana. Aliu still there. Sends in a cross, headed away by Usainu, but that was a very good save by Mangafati. Mangafati sends in a long one. Looking out for Buba Bojang, headed away by Lamin Kuyate. Kuyate, who is having his first debut, his first game for this season for Kuloro Tunjina United. He has been a regular starter from 2003 to last year, and now Lamin Kuyate will be taking the throw. Kuyate headed away by Piran now. Balde. Another throw for Kuloro Tunjina United. And Lamin Kuyate will be taking that one. Lamin Kuyate. Kuyate headed away. And now Kuyate played to Usainu Jiba. Jiba with the ball. Jiba, and now to Jiba, and there is a foul. And that's going to be a free kick awarded to Kuloro Tunjina United. Ibrahima, welcome to Faraba Kairaba. It's a derby, Kombo is derby between Kuloro Tunjina United and Pira United.
Yeah, like you said earlier, it's a derby, and these are two powerhouses when it comes to football in Kombo East. We've witnessed them lock horns several times during last year's tournament, where both last year and year before last, where we've seen Kuloro dominating both encounters. And then this year also we've come to witness the same encounter, and it's always firing between these two sides, both on and off the pitch, because it is a game of banter. Both teams would want to go home with a win, and then it is always considered to be a very fierce battle between the two sides, as we've always seen these teams pull out the biggest crowds when it comes to Kombo East football. These two communities are never left behind, because this is where football normally, the ambience of football normally comes in. When these two sides meet, we can see both the fans and also the spectators are always in high gear to welcome the two sides to play. But then today, we've seen a very different side today, because both seems to be dominating at the first encounter of the game. Teams are not resting; they are coming all out, playing their various counter-attack footballs, because that's what both teams are known for, playing their various counter-attack systems to cause havoc in the defense of their oppositions, and also trying to dominate the game. But then I guess it's going to be a very hard encounter here, because both teams are very good, and we've seen very impressive players on the pitch right now, and also the fans are here dressed in their Kuloro fans, as we can see, dressed in their white and pink, while Pirang in their native black and then grey ash color, with their drums and their scout bands. It's going to be a very lively encounter here.
All right, thank you very much, Ibrahima, and that's a free kick there. Well, that's a goal kick, or a free kick rather, to Pira United. One of the Pira player is currently on the ground, who is Jared Damfa, who is currently receiving treatment from the medics. The last time these two teams met was in 2023 at Kafuta, where Pira happens to defeat Kuloro a 1-0, and that was the year Kuloro last won the league title under the guidance of Buba Sise. Pirang, with the new Gava Ismaila Sonko, will definitely be so happy and excited to clinch his first major senior trophy at the top level, that is the district football competition. A very interesting moment, a great ambience from the two fans supporting their boys. This is the beauty of the district tournament, and perhaps Kombo East always produce one of the best district tournaments in the country. That's a low one from Ibrahim Abaji. Looking out for Buba, headed away by Alasana. Now to Buba Bojang, to Adam Balde, headed away by Lamin Kuyate. And that's a throw. A throw. Buba Bojang for Pirang. Buba with the ball. What can he do? A cross comes in there. And that's a very dangerous one. Very good save by Usman Sise. Sise to Ibrahim Balde. Barirada. And that's going to be a throw. That will be a throw to be taken by Aliu Dabo. Dabo to Bari. Bari looking out for Sadi, but not a good pass. Baji Ibrahima, that was a good cover-up. A cross comes in. Now to Senu Jiba. Jiba intercepted by Pirang, and that's a handball and a free kick to Kuloro Tunjina United. Almost at around the center circle. Jiba played to Aliu Dabo. Aliu Dabo with the cross, looking out for Bari. Very good save there by Manga Fati. Fati with the long one there. Alasana Sise headed to That was a good decision from Alassana Cisse to Usman Cisse. Now to Hamza Tamba. Tamba starting from the back. A cross comes in. Looking out for Aliou, but that seems to be too much. Now Jere Damfa for Pirang. Lamin Kuyate with the clearance there. Sadibu Sedi to Usainu Sedi now. Usainu now to Usainu Jiba. Usainu Jiba. That was a very good move there from Usainu. Looking out for Aliou. A cross comes in. Not a good one from Aliou Dabo. Manga Fati now will be taking that one. A long one from Fati. Manga, a young goalkeeper who had a very good season this year with Pira United. That's Buba Bojang. A pass comes in. A very good one, but intercepted there by Hamza Tamba. Now Usainu Sedi. Sedi played to Sadibu Sedi. Sadibu at the right hand side. Looking out for Usainu Sedi. Usainu now. Usainu. That was a very good move there by Usainu. A cross comes in. That was a very good save there by Manga Fati Ibrahima. That was a brilliant football from Kloro Tunjina United. And Manga did very well. And that was just a marvelous one.
Yeah, that's what we expect from Manga. He is on top form this year, representing Kombo East in the zonals and also being a point of save for Pirang in the district tournament as well. This is what we expect from Manga. And then Kloro are building a very, very solid attacks since the beginning of the game. We've been saying Usainu Sedi and Sadib Sedi connecting very well in producing some of these deadly attacks that Kloro has been pushing towards the goalkeeping area of Pirang. But then Pirang need to wake up. The defense need to tighten up on their clearance and their markings as well, because we've been seeing series of loose markings at the far side of the field. But then with the help of Manga, they were able to avert some of the dangers. But then I think with the pressure that is mounting on them, it is not going to be long before we would see any of this team break the deadlock. And then from the way things are going, it might be Kloro might be the side that might be doing the damage or doing the scoring, because looking from the attacks, they are the ones that are producing the attacks and also throwing the threats at the areas. But then if Pirang can be able to shut down those attacks and build their own momentum from the back, I think we are going to see something different coming from their end as well.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Bojang. That was a very good save there by Manga Fati, the young goalkeeper of Pirang, who is definitely having a great season. And it is indeed a very interesting moment here. It is still goalless between the two sides, Pirang and Kloro, and play will continue now to be dictated there by Famara Kujabi, a top referee who has been playing in Kombo East for quite a long time, and it is very important to have him in this derby, and that's going to be a good counter for Pirang. Bojan now to Balde. Balde looking out for Buba, and that's a free kick there to Kloro Tunjina United, to be taken by Alassana Cisse. Alassana Cisse will be taking that one for Kloro Tunjina United. Alassana Cisse. Well, Usman Cisse will be taking that one finally for Kloro Tunjina. Long one from Cisse. Well, looking out for the number 6 there, and that's a free kick, a foul on Kloro number 6, Yusufa Kamara. Yusufa Kamara was fouled, and that's going to be a free kick. A free kick there by a free kick to be taken by Kloro Tunjina United. It's still goalless here between these two sides. 4-time league champions and 3-time league champions. Cloro are 4-time league champions, while Pirang are 3-time league champions. Cloro won this edition, the first edition. Pirang won the second edition in 2006, 2007 respectively. Usainu Sedi there, and that's a very good one, headed away by Pirang. A long one there from the Pirang Boubacar Bojang, and now that's going to be a long one from Cisse. Now to Usainu Sedi. Looking out for Sadibu Sedi. Sadibu with the ball. Sadibu there. A very good move by Sadibu. Sadibu still with the ball. And now looking out for, that was a very poor pass there from Sadibu Sedi. A very poor pass from Sadibu Sedi. And that's going to be a goal kick for Pirang now. There will be a goal kick there for Pirang United. Manga Fati will be taking that one. Manga Fati will be taking the goal. Well, Ibrahim Baji now decided to take that one. Baji sends in a long one, headed away by Alassane Cisse. Boubacar Bojang, a very good pass from Bojang to Balde and Kuyate there, and that's a goal kick there for Cloro Tunjina United. A goal kick there to Cloro Tunjina United. A goal kick to Cloro Tunjina United. And two players, either Usman Cisse or Hamza Tamba, one of them will be taking this one. Hamza and Usman Cisse. Usman will be taking that one. A long one from Usman. Headed away. Piran Jere Damfa with the ball. Played to Amadou now. Amadou there for Pirang. Looking out for Jaju, but that was intercepted. Headed away by Damfa. Now to Boubacar Bojang, and that's a foul. A free kick to Pirang. A free kick to Cloro Tunjina United. And the ball is with Usainu Jiba. Let's see who will be taking that one. Usainu Jiba for Cloro Tunjina United. Usainu Jiba. Jiba there, cleared away, and that's Amadou with the clearance. Now to Usainu Jiba. Usainu Sedi now, looking out for Aliu. A clearance there by the Pirang, and that's a foul and a free kick to Pirang. Ibrahim Baji to Buba Bojang. Well, the referee said it has to be retaken, and Baji, Captain Baji, who is also on top form this season. He has been a very experienced defender for Pirang for the past years. A long one from Baji, headed away by Aliu. Now to Usainu Jiba, intercepted. Pirang now launching an attack. Boubacar Bojang, what can he do? A very good move there from Bojang. Now down for Bojang, intercepted by Cloro again. Usainu Jiba, that's with a long pass, looking out for Yusufa Kamara, but Yusufa find it difficult to control the ball, and that was a clearance, and it's going to be that's going to be possibly a throw, and the players confronting each other there, and that seems to be a very, very interesting moment as Yusufa Kamara is currently receiving treatment from the medics. and it is indeed going to be quite interesting at the moment as the both coaches are so much eager to give instruction to their players in these few minutes of break. But finally Yusufa is up and ready to continue after receiving that treatment from the medics, and that's going to be the central referee will be calling on the Piran number 9, who is Tijan Jane, to offer some advice and finally it's going to be a throw for Pirang United. A throw there for Pirang United. A throw for Pirang United. It's still goalless here in Faraba Kairaba. This is a derby, a long one there, headed away by Adama Balde, and that's going to be a throw. A throw for Cloro Tunjina United. Lamin Kuyate to Usainu Jiba, and now that was a very poor one, and that's a free kick to Pira United. The number 25 was fouled, who is Mustafa Jane. Mustafa Jane was fouled, and that's going to be a free kick to Pira United. Pirang will be searching for their first trophy since 2013, more than a decade. They've never tasted a success. This will be an opportunity for them. Winning today's game will boost their confidence of learning their fourth league title in the history of this competition, to level on tie with both Cloro Tunjina and of course Faraba Banta. And that's a free kick to Cloro, to Pirang rather. A free kick there to Pirang. A free kick there to Pirang. Ibrahim Baji will be taking that one. Ibrahim Baji will be taking that one. A long one from Baji. Headed away. And that's going to be a handball and a free kick to Cloro Tunjina United as Aliu Dabo or Hamza Tamba will be taking the free kick for his side at the far end of the field. Hamza Tamba, his first season for Cloro Tunjina United, had a very good season this year. Adama Balde now. Balde looking out for the striker, and that's going to be a throw to be taken by Adama Balde again. Balde looking out for the number 25 Mustafa Jane. Clearance from Alassana Cisse there. And that's Usainu Jiba to Lamin Kuyate to Yusufa Kamara, and that's a throw for Cloro, a throw for Pirang United. That's the number 5 there, Famara Jaju. Clearance from Lamin Kuyate. And now another throw for Pira United. Famara there, and now to Jere. Famara looking out for Bojang, and it's going to be a throw in for Cloro Tunjina United. Well, Ibrahima, it is still goalless between these two sides, and almost we into almost 23 minutes already been played as far as the first half is concerned, and it's still goalless, but both teams are definitely playing very well.
Yeah, from what we have now witnessed, the game has gone into a balanced mode where both teams are now pushing forward, and then both teams are playing very well in order to try to create something here. And then the game is becoming, that is how physical it's becoming, because none of the teams is trying to let go for the other. So in the interim, like both teams are now having it, having to use all what they got in their reserve tanks, or let's say all what they can do to get the game going for their sides. But then we've seen Pirang trying to dominate from the past 5 minutes, from the past 10 minutes. Pirang have been dominated ever since Koloro had those shots on target, where Manga Fati has to come to the aid of Pirang. But now the ties have turned around, where we've seen Pirang pushing forward now, making those runs, and also trying to make things happen in the 10-yard area of Koloro Tunjina United. But then the defense line of Koloro has been able to repel whatever has been thrown towards their area, and Usman Sise has been doing a wonderful job. Likewise, the defenders as well. But then their sixth player, which is Usainu, also needs to be Usainu Jiba needs to tighten things for the team, because we've been seeing him hold the ball at a very dangerous place for his team, where he could have opted to make clearance, but then instead he's been holding onto the ball at very risky positions, and in which where if the Pirang happens to snatch the ball from him, could lead to either a goal or something dangerous or something creative for the team. So if he could, the coach should go to talk to him to release the ball very early, to be very good for him. And also the central defense of Pirang, where we've seen the number 5 making all those risky challenges on the strikers or on the opponent's attacking players, could also lead to something that either an expulsion or a caution to him. I think he also needs to ease up on those tackles that are unnecessary in their areas, because it's going to cost the team a lot if it continues.
Well, that's a counter there, Buba. Now a very good block there by Hamza Tamba. Ismaila looking out for Kamara there. Kamara intercepted there by Amadou. Now to Baji. Baji for Pirang. Famara Jaju there. Looking out for Adama Balde, but not a good pass from Famara Jaju. That's Sadibu Sedi. Sadibu with the ball for Koloro Tunjina United. Played to Senu Sedi. Now to Ismaila. Sadibu now. Sadibu there. And that's a very good block there by the Pirang number 5, Famara Jaju. And it's a free kick to Pira United. Ibrahim Baji. Not a good one from Baji. Now to Sadibu. Sadibu again for Koloro Tunjina United. Baji with the clearance, and that's a free kick. A free kick there to Koloro. That was a foul by Koloro. Yusufa Kamara on Pirang, Captain Ibrahim Baji, and a free kick been awarded to Pirang United, and the scoreline is still goalless here in Faraba Kairaba, the 2025-6 Kombo East Intervillage District Football Competition, sponsored by APS. Well, Binda, welcome to Faraba Kairaba, a derby between Koloro Tunjina United and Pirang United, and the two teams are definitely battling for survival into the last 4 of the competition, and one must go through and one must definitely fall out at the end of the day. But nevertheless, it is a very interesting game right here in Faraba Kairaba.
Thank you very much. This is one of the most interesting games for this year's tournament. Looking at it's a derby game that is Pirang and also that of Cloro Tunjina. Whenever these two sides met, then people know that it's definitely a match to watch. And then looking at the spectators today, that could really tell you that this is definitely a final. One could say if you look at the history of these two teams. Well, viewers, this is Dalaso TV, and then we are seeing that both sides are definitely trying their very hard to make sure that there is a goal in this game. And then, like you said, one of the team will have to be relegated today, and then one either Pira or Cloro will join the rest of the four in this competition. So far, so good. It's an interesting moment, Abdullah, but it is football, and then we are seeing the boards that are definitely making waves in this competition.
All right, thank you very much, Binda Jaju, and that's counter there for Cloro Tunjina, Yusufa Kamara now to Aliu Dabo, and there is no foul. The referee was not interested. That was a very good block by Jared Damfa now, one of the Piram players on the ground. Very interesting moment here. Cloro came very close after that cross there from Yusufa Kamara. Ibrahim Bari could not easily get into the final parts of the touchings, and that was a very dangerous one. But nevertheless, the two teams are definitely playing very well. And remember, this is a derby between these two sides. Well, as per the records that we have here, and overall record between Cloro Tunjina and Pirang 2006, the league semi-finals was Cloro 3, Pirang 0, 2007, and it was Pirang 1, Cloro 0, 2010, Cloro 0, Pirang 0, and in the quarterfinals it was Pirang 0, Cloro 2. And in 2014 group stages, it was that's a counter there for Pirang. Bojan there now to Mustafa with the ball. What can he do? Plays to Jane. Now to Bojan. Jane. A very good football there from Pirang, and that was an offside. An offside there. And that's going to be a free kick there to Cloro Tunjina United. Well, in 2014, in the group stages, it was Pirang 0, Cloro 0. In 2015, in the group stages, Cloro 0. And of course, Pirang 0. 2016, it was Cloro 1, Pirang 1. And the 2021 league final was Pirang 1, Cloro 4. 2022, it was Pirang 1, Cloro 0. And that was the records that we have here for the two teams. And that's going to be a free kick. Therefore, a free kick there to Pirang United. A long one there, headed away by Hamza Tamba. Tamba now to Bojang with the ball, and that was a very good pass there from Bojang, but it was an offside as the number 25 Mustafa Jane was caught on offside, and that's going to be a throw. Well, that's going to be a free kick to Cloro Tunjina United, to be taken by Osman Sise or Hamza Tamba. Tamba played to Usman. That was a very dangerous one, a very dangerous decision. Sadibu Sedi, and that's a throw. A throw now for Pirang. Pirang with the throw to be taken by Famara and Jaju. Famara Jaju, a young defender who had a great future, becoming a top defender. That was intercepted there. Usainu Sedi. Sedi looking out for Yusufa Kamara. And now to Usainu Jiba. Usainu Jiba played to Sadibu at the left hand side. Sadibu Sedi. Sadibu against Famara Jaju there. And that's a very good block. Clearance from Ibrahim Abaji of Pirang. Now to Balde. Balde, and that's a foul. A foul and a free kick. Free kick there to Pira United. Well, that was a very uncivilized moment there from the two teams. A very, very well, that's a free kick. That's a free kick. That was a foul by Sadibu Sedi, and that's going to be a yellow card, a deserving one for that matter. And that's a very good decision there taken by Famara Kujabi. Very interesting moment here. Two teams are definitely fighting very well to see how best they can make it to the last four of this competition. 34 minutes played into the first half, and very soon we'll be going for a break. Any moment from now the play will resume. And that's a free kick to Pirang United. Ibrahim Abaji will be taking that one. Ibrahim Abaji. Baji with the free kick for Pirang United. Ibrahim Abaji, who make his debut for Kombo is in the CS Zonals Championship. And now Buba Bojang to Sadibu Sedi. Sadibu with the ball. Sadibu intercepted there by Boja. Now to Adama Balde. Adama Balde looking out for Mustafa Jane, but he was caught on offside. And that was an offside. A free kick to Cloro Tunjina United. The first half will soon comes to an end, and it's still goalless between these two sides. Cloro Tunjina United were the knockout champions last year, but this year they were knocked out of that competition together with Pirang as well. So they all have nothing to play for except the league, and that will definitely going to be quite interesting, as one of these top side will go out of the league today, possibly. Headed away there by Jared Damfa. Now to Ismaila to Ibrahim Bari to Piran now. That's Amadou with the ball. Amadou Jallo to, and that's a free kick, a foul on Pirang, number 9, Kijan Jane. And that's going to be a free kick there to Pirang United. A free kick there to Pirang United. Ibrahim Baji will be taking that one. Baji with a long one, and that's going to be, and it's still there. Oh, very poor cross there. Hussein Ujiba played to Ismaila. Now to Kamara. Pira win its back. That's Amadou with the ball. Amadou, a counter there for Pira United. At the far end of the field, Amadou Jallo with the ball. And that's a very good move. And there's a cross there! Headed away by Alassana Cisse. That was a beautiful football there from Pirang. Well, Ibrahima, that was a very beautiful cross there.
Yeah, that was a beautiful football, because it's now, both teams are now playing, I can say, the same kind of football, building from the back and then using their building from the back and then going wide at the end. That is what Pirang Cloro is doing, and that is what Pirang also are doing as well. But then all attacks ends up in a cross which are not fully capitalized on, because we've seen like both teams are being scarce in the front, like crosses are made, but then there are very few interactions in the boxes due to lack of opposition's players in the box. Because we've seen the cross that was made by Pirang earlier, there was nobody in the box to finish, and then likewise the cross that was also made by Pirang also just now, there was nobody to make that run in the box to make an interaction with the ball in the box so as to score or to make any chance. But then as the game closed nearer to halftime, I think we'll see some changes when both teams went for the break, and then we are back. I think all the coaches will have to make some changes or to make some adjustments in their team, because we've not seen anything creative for now. And then we can say we are expecting I can't say we will experience lots of goals here, but then I think we should be able to witness a little bit of goals, like one or two here. And then I think if that happens, it's going to put any team that scores right now will be able to put the game to a reset for the other team as well.
All right, thank you very much. And a throw comes in there, headed away by Jiba. Well, been a very interesting moment here. Pirang are currently making life difficult for the Pirang defense at this point in time. A cross comes in there and that's going to be a counter now for Koloro Tunjina, Yusufa Kamara, but intercepted. At this point in time, Pirang are enjoying the position better than Koloro.
Indeed, Abdullah, at this point, Pirang are definitely in control of the match. Looking at the position that they are having and the chances that they are definitely getting, but if you look at it, they are not making the best use of those available chances at this crucial moment. And this is indeed a derby game, and that is the final whistle for the end of the first half, and the score is still zeros at this point. I'm adding on Mlialon Konyin Temenal with Dalaso TV Jibeka, Facebook Live and YouTube. Quarter final Jemoti, Memo Kombo is APS sponsor Likti, Tumalamena Koloro Tunjina, Walla Nimpira United Benyu Macho Nimpeleka, but in Temena, it may be zeros left. Wakamal Doro, better half time, and until then, keep on sporting and keep on following us. Bye bye.
Well, thank you very much. And viewers, you reminded you're watching Dalaso TV, and that's the end of the first half here. And it's Pirang 0, Koloro Tunjina United 0. A very interesting moment here as both teams were definitely playing very well. That was a respectable performance from both sides. And now we are heading for a short break, and we'll be back to continue with the second half ball-to-ball commentary.
Bluetooth mode.
All right, welcome back to the second half, ball-to-ball commentary. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV, and we are broadcasting live here in Faraba, Kairaba, the 2025-2026 APS-sponsored Kombo East District Football Competition quarter-final. As we're speaking right now, it is goalless between these two sides. It was a very trialing first half, and now we're looking forward to witness another interesting second half here. Usainu Sedi to Yusufa Kamara, Kamara to Lamin Kuyate, back to Kamara again, Kamara to Usainu, and that's a very good clearance there by Piran defender, and a free kick to Piran United. A free kick there to Piran United. A free kick there to Piran. Famara Jaju will be taking that one for his side. Famara Jaju will be taking that one for Pirang United. A long one from Jaju, looking out for Jane. That was a very good effort by Jane. Usman Sise sends in a long one to Usman Kamara, headed away by Famara Jaju of Pirang United. And that's going to be a throw. That's going to be a throw in there for Cloro Tunjina United. Lamin Kuyate. Kuyate looking out for Barry. Barry with the ball. Intercepted there. And that's going to be a throw now for Pirang United. Famara with the throw, headed away. Now to Kuyate. Kuyate to Balde. Now Alasana Sise with the clearance. Aliou Dabo with the ball for Cloro, and that's going to be a throw. A throw now. That's going to be a throw. And that's going to be a throw. Headed now to Sadibu. Sadibu to Boubacar Bojang. Jere Damfa for Piran now. Damfa to Aliou Dabo. Aliou Dabo to Usainu Jiba. Usainu Jiba. And that's a foul for Pirang. A free kick there to Pirang United. A free kick there to Pirang United. Bouba Bojang, who is not in his best moments today. He has been a very instrumental part for Pirang this season. And now, well, that's a free kick for Cloro Tunjina United instead of Pirang. Aliou Dabo will be taking that one. Aliou Dabo. Dabo there for Cloro Tunjina. Headed away. And that's Boubacar Bojang. Boubacar to Bouba. And a throw in for Pira United now. A throw there for Pira United. A throw there, headed away by Damfa. And now that's going to be a throw for Pirang. Bubakar Bojang looking out for Jane. Jane there for Pirang United, and another throw for Pirang to be taken by the number 9 there for Pirang, and that's very good. Oh, that's it's going to be a goal kick now for Cloro Tunjina United to be taken, a free kick to be taken by Usman Cisse. You're reminded you're watching Daloso TV, and we're broadcasting live here in Faraba Kairaba. The 2025 6th APS sponsored Kombo is district football competition, and as we are into the second half of this game, a long one from Cisse, headed away, and that's a counter there. Very good save there by Manga Fati to the number 9 for Pirang United. That's the number 9 there. Pirang with the counter. Hamza Tamba. A very good save there. A very good save there by and that's going to be a goal kick for there for Cloro Tunjina United. A counter there now. Very good clearance by Amadou Ijalo. A very good clearance there by Amadou Ijalo. And now a goal kick there to Pirang. A goal kick there to Pirang. Ismaila to Aliou Dabo. Aliou Dabo with a long pass, looking out for Usainu. Usainu with the ball. Usainu to Ibrahima Bari. Bari there. Bari with the ball. Bari to Usainu Jiba. Usainu Jiba, the right hand side. A cross comes in. And that's a corner there for Cloro Tunjina United. A corner to Cloro Tunjina United. A corner there for Cloro Tunjina United. Almost 53 minutes already been played here, and it is still goalless between these two sides. A corner to Cloro Tunjina United. A cross corner there, and that was Sadi Busedi, and that's a foul on one of the Pirang player there. And that's going to be a free kick to Pirang United. A very tense game here, and a very interesting moment as the two fans club are definitely cheering their boys, and a long one from Baji now headed away, and that's Bubakar Bojang for Pirang. Cross comes in, headed away by Hamza, and that's Amadou to the number 2. Balde now. Balde Balde cross comes in. A very good one, very good save there by Alassane Cisse. Piran launch in a very dangerous attack there. That was a very, very, very beautiful football there from Piran's side. And that's Ismaila now. Another throw, this time for Piran again. Adama Balde will be taking that one. Balde to Jane, and now to Ismaila, and a foul on Cloro Tunjina United. Ismaila Sanyang, and now and that's going to be a goal kick, a free kick to Cloro Tunjina United. Usman Cisse there, sends in a low one. A special thanks to Basir for Zizu Toure, the main sponsor of this live ball-to-ball, or this live broadcast rather. We are saying a very big thank you to him. He has been great contributing to the development of football in our community, and we are saying a very big thank you to him. Not forgetting our very big brother Oliver Buba Sanyang, who is also currently in Italy watching this live broadcast. He is also another contributing factor towards our the development of our football in Kombo East. We are so much grateful to all of you, and we hope others will equally emulate from the good works that you are doing for our dear district. And that's going to be a throw for there for Aliou Dabo with the throw, headed away. Ibrahim Abaji, and that's going to be a free kick now to Pirang United. Ibrahima, it's still goalless here, and both sides resume from that break, and will definitely be fighting to see how best one of them to make it through to the last four of this competition. But an interesting moment here.
Yeah, it's an interesting moment right now, and we've seen Pirang dominating from the start of the second half. As early as kickoff, they have been on the necks of Faraba Cloro Tunjina, and then the defense of Cloro Tunjina are now on their toes, trying to balance the game very well, or put the game in a balanced mode where they can also be able to put something for the fans and also for the team. And then we've seen series of attempts have been made, but then we are yet to see any team break the deadlock. Both teams are playing very well, and then I think after the during the halftime talks, we've seen changes occurred during the second half, because we've seen Pirang started the game the second half in a very high spirit, while Cloro are still trying to find their feet in the game. But I think as the game continues, we will see a balance in the game, and this game is going to be a very scintillating one, and it's going to be a very competitive one, because these are sides that are trying to balance the book or balance the records for their respective communities, because they've been facing each other numerous times, and then we've seen a balance in the game or in the records, and also some leading from other teams, but then it's going to be an end-to-end encounter today. I think it's going to be decided at 90 minutes, because I don't think any of the team will rest for the opponent to take their lead. And then we can see the midfield of Pirang also doing very well to make those passes for their forward players. And then it's unfortunate we've not seen any goal yet, but then as time goes on, I think we will see one, or better still, the game might go into a penalty shootout where the winner might be decided. But then as we proceed, we will see some kind of changes. Both teams will try to make some substitutions, which will also be a determining factor in the game.
Well, Binda, we are into the second half and it's still goalless between these two sides.
Indeed, Abdullah, is still goalless between Koloro and that of Pirang. And if you look at both sides, they are definitely making creating a lot of chances. But there is a problem when it comes to goal scoring into this competition. But hopefully, I believe we will see a goal into this game. And again, Abdullah, looking at the side of the fans today, I'm very much impressed of the turnout today. It's very, very good. Looking at how the young people of Kombo is turn out today to actually come and then watch this particular derby, which is between Koloro Tunjin and that of Pira. But so far so good. We have seen Pira to making a lot of chances, but they have problem today when it comes to scoring goals. And this is what happens when the opponent get a chance and then they definitely punish you with that.
All right, thank you very much, Binta and Ibrahima. That's a free kick there to Koloro Tunjina United. Alassana Cisse to be taken that one. Alassana Cisse. Or Hamza Tamba will finally be taking that one. Hamza Tamba with a long one there. And now headed away by Ibrahim Baji. Baji to Famara Jaju. Now to Adama Balde. Balde plays to the number 2 there for Pira Modlamin Sanyang. And now to Balde again. Balde. A cross comes in from Balde. That was blocked there by Koloro Cisse. Back to Pirang. Ibrahim Bari. Bari to Amadou. Amadou to Baji. Baji to Sanyang. And that's a cross there from Jane. And that's going to be a low one there, headed away by Ibrahim Baji. Now to Usainu Jiba. Jiba looking out for Sadibu Sedi. And there is that's going to be a throw. A throw in there for Koloro Tunjina United. A substitution where players will be coming in. Number 13, number 18. Well, number 18, Amadou Kujabi. Number 13. Number 13 there, Amadou Palm. And of course, the number 12, who is Mohamed Jai. Amadou Palm has been a very experienced player. I can remember him very well for Pirang. Well, that's going to be Jared Damfa is also off now for the number 15 Esa Baji. Well, that's going to be a throw. A throw now for a substitution there. Effect for Pirang, for Koloro, as the number 9, who is no other person, Karamo Conte, just came in for Sadibu Sedi. A long throw there. Very good clearance there from the Piran defender. Another throw to be taken by Ismaila. Ismaila now to Bari. Ismaila with the ball. Ismaila to Bari. Ibrahima Bari. Ibrahima Bari. Cross comes in. And that's Koloro Tunjina United. Hussein Sedi. A very dangerous one. That was a very dangerous one. That could have been a free header for Ibrahima Bari. That was a beautiful delivery there from Usainu Sedi. Now a goal kick. Ibrahima Baji to be taking that one. Ibrahima Baji there with a long one. And now Alassana Cisse. Cisse to Aliou Dabo. Aliou Dabo. There to Ibrahima Bari now. And that's a free kick. A free kick to Pirang. A free kick there to Pirang. Very interesting game here. Both sides are definitely playing very well. Ibrahim Abaji sends in another one. Looking out for Buba Bojang. But that was headed away by Lamin Kuyate. And now to Yusufa Kamara. Kamara with the ball. Kamara with the ball. Plays back to Lamin Kuyate. Kuyate to Kamara. Kamara to Hussein Usedi with the ball. A cross comes in, headed away by Ibrahim Abaji. And that's Piran now. The new entrance. Famara Jaju with a long pass looking out for Amadou Pam. That was cleared away. Intercepted there by Pirang. Husseinu Jiba. And that's a very serious challenge there. And now Husseinu Sedi with the ball. Husseinu now plays to Yusufa Kamara. A very interesting moment here. To Kamara with the ball. What can he do? That's a beautiful cross from Kamara. Aliou Dabo with the ball. Aliou Dabo there for Koloro Tunjina United. The referee is not interested. Amadou Pam now for Pirang with the new entrance, and that's going to be a free kick to Koloro Tunjina United, who plays it quickly, but it has to be retaken. It's a very tense moment here, as this is called Kombo East Derby. Anytime Koloro Tunjina and Pirang playing, you see a very interesting football, for that matter. And that's going to be a corner, as currently Koloro Tunjina are mounting pressure on the Pirang defense line, but the defense line of Pirang also are very solid in terms of clearance. And that's a corner there from Koloro, headed away by Jiba, and that's Bari. And that's going to be a goal kick now for Pirang United. Manga Fati, Ibrahim Abaji, Famara Jaju. Let's see who will be taking that one. Quite interesting here. A very good turnout. An impressive one for that matter. From the Pirang and Koloro Tunjina side. Famara Jaju will be taking the goal kick for his side. Famara Jaju. Let's see whether the regulation time will be able to separate the two sides, or to be separated into post-match penalty shootout. A long one there. And now that's Pirang intercepted there. A counter for Koloro Tunjina. Husseinu Sedi to Yusufa there, still with the ball. What can he do? Intercepted there by the new entrance, the number 18, who is Abdullahi Kujabi for Pirang. Back to Koloro. Lamin Kuyate to Yusufa. Now back to Jiba with the ball. Plays to Lamin Kuyate to Ismaila. Now to Husseinu. That's a counter. Very good football there for Koloro Tunjina, and that was a very good block there. A very interesting moment, Ibrahima, as this point in time, as this past 5 minutes has been a very good football for Koloro, and Pirang are definitely defending very well as well. But we are seeing Koloro trying to launch in those attacking threats over their opponents. But you know, the defense line has been very impressive for Pirang at this point in time.
Yeah, in football, if goals are not scored, then substitutions are likely to make the difference or have effects in the game. We've seen the substitutions that Pirang has made have proved nothing so far, and then it has plunged the game into a reset for them, where they've been able to come out of their shells to play. And if we've been saying the number 10 of Koloro Tunjina, Husseinu Sedi, and their Yusufa Kamara, the number 6, playing a very beautiful football here, combining very well to produce numerous deadly attacks towards the Pirang defensive area, and we've seen crosses that have been made and attempts, threats also have been made, but then nothing comes. They've been sought, still nothing to show of it. And I think if things continued like this for Koloro Tunjina, we might see something like a goal here, because the way they've been attacking has been so amazing. And then Pirang has also been able to defend or clear their lines impressively sometimes. And then we've been seeing quite numerous attacks that have been made into their area, but then they have been able to repel all the attacks that have been made. I think so far the changes that have been made by the Pirang coach or the Pirang technical side has not been effective, because the players are unable to click and they have been unable to make any impact in the game so far. And then it's affecting their game on numerous occasions. I think they need to step up to be able to create all those chances that are needed to also make an impact in the game, the same way Koloro Tunjina has been doing, because they've also made changes, but it's only one. And then we've seen the striker that they've introduced is still unable to make any efforts or any threat towards their goal area, but then he's also being part of the build-ups and the combined efforts that have been made by the number 10 and the number 6 respectively.
Well, Binda, it's still goalless. We're left with almost 9 to 10 minutes to go, and possibly if the regulation time could not separate the two sides, penalty might separate them. Both teams are definitely playing very well, but the last 5 minutes has been a very good one for Koloro, and I think Pira needs to be careful.
Indeed, Abdullah, interesting moment, and then we have seen that at this crucial moment, the game is very tense, and then Koloro seem to be very good within these few minutes that have just passed, create a lot of chances, short passes, and making life difficult for Pirang at this moment. But again, the defensive line for Pirang is very solid, and like you said, there is still time, and we could see a goal in any moment, because this is football, the kind of game that we are saying. And then if a goal cannot separate the two, then the penalty shootout will definitely do, and one of the side will have to say bye-bye for this year's tournament till next year.
Well, thank you very much, Ibrahima and Binta. That's Pira now, the number 2 there with the ball. That's a very good football to Buba Boyang. Buba Boyang now at the far end of the field. Buba Boyang is a foul and a free kick being awarded to Buba Boyang. That was a foul and a free kick to Buba Boyang. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV special thanks to Basir for Zizu Toure, the main sponsor of this live broadcast from the group stages. He has been sponsoring the Pirang gym. That is a very good contribution towards the development of our football and towards community service as well. So we are saying a very big thank you to Basir, who is currently in the United Kingdom of UK watching this game. And that's a free kick headed away by Ismaila. And now back to Pirang. Lamin Kuyate. Kuyate looking out for Hussein Usaidi, but that's going to be a throw for Pira United. A long one there from Famara Jaju. And that's going to be another throw. Another throw there. Koloro Tunjina Jiba there, still with the ball for Koloro Tunjina United. Lamin Kuyate now, and that's a foul. That's a foul and a free kick, and a deserving booking for that matter as well. And that's a free kick for Koloro Tunjina United. Well, special thanks to Usman Mane, the former head coach of Pira, who is also currently watching this live broadcast. I believe his last game for Pira was in 2021. if my memories could serve me well. He also did very well for Pirang when he was coaching the Pirang side. Well, that could have been a very good counter for Pirang, but that was a beautiful save there from Hamza Tamba. Now to the number 15, the new entrance, back to Senu now for Koloro Tunjina United, and now to Yusufa with the ball, and that's going to be a free kick and a booking there for Pirang. A free kick there. A free kick there to Koloro Tunjina United. Very interesting moment here. Koloro won the first edition in 2006. Pira won the second edition in 2007. 2008, Koloro won their second league title. That was the third edition. And in 2010, Pira won their second league title. That was the fourth edition. And in 2013, Pirang won their third league title, and Koloro, after waiting for so many years, they've won their third league title in 2021. And in 2023, they last won the league, makes it 4. And they're equally knockout champions, and of course, Super Cup champions as well. Quite interesting. And it's going to be a free kick there. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV. If you need coverages, contact us. We'll definitely do our level best. And that's going to be a free kick. That's a free kick. Alassana Cisse. Cisse with the free kick there. Now to Manga Fati. Manga Fati now. Manga Fati sends in a long one. Amadou Pam. Hit a header now to Mustafa. Almost a few minutes to go as far as this game is concerned. It is still goalless between these two sides. Let's see what will happen here. Osman Cisse. Cisse there for Koloro Tunjina. A long one. Headed away. That Kamara. Ibrahima Bari for Koloro. And that's a goal! That's a goal! Well, that's a goal scored by Ibrahima Bari for Koloro Tunjina United in this 9 minutes of the game. It is absolutely a very important moment for Koloro, while a very terrible moment for Pirang at this point in time. And Ibrahima, that's a goal for Koloro.
Yeah, we've seen this coming. It has been a long time ever since Koloro has been tormenting the defense of Pirang United. And then the goal came at a time when the pressure was so high. And then over and over, it has been a long time ever since. So then having the goal at this time will boost the morale of the team into making more attacks and more threats into the game. I think this is also a wake-up call for Pirang United to move out of their cells and try to make it, or try to put the game back to stalemate, because any other mistake here might prove decisive for Pirang Kuloro, who are also looking very sharp to get another goal in this encounter so as to be able to sit very comfortable to wait for their next opponents in the next round of the competitions. But I think it's not yet over. Pirang might also do some magic here, or we might see Kuloro Tunjina also adding another goal to their lead. But it is not over here until the final whistle is blown. So I think from now, Pirang might also come out all out to be able to score to equalize the game, I think.
Well, Binta, that was a goal for Kuloro Tunjina United. That was a very poor defense and of course the goalkeeper could have also done better as far as that goal is concerned.
Indeed, Abdullah, that was a very poor defensive from the side of Pirang, and then like you said, the goalkeeper could have averted that opportunities. But like I said earlier on, this is what happens when you have chances and then you keep on not making the best use of those beautiful moments that you get, and then as long as your opponent get that slight chances, he definitely punish you with that. And this is exactly what Kuloro did. And then like you said, it is like I said before, a goal could be scored in any moment, and this is what I mean, because this is football. You cannot predict the game at any moment. But still, we are in the dying moments. Let's see whether Peter will be able to make any parity in this game. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Binta. I don't think the Piran changes are working for them. The changes were very ineffective for Pirang. But nevertheless, we're left with few minutes to go. Let's see what will happen here. That's Jane with the ball. A very poor one there. Karamo with the ball. Karamo. A very good football there by Karamo. Karamo with the counter for Kuloro Tunjina. A cross comes in. A very good one, and that's a corner. That's a corner. A corner there for Kuloro Tunjina United. That would be a substitution as a long one taken by Manga.
Bluetooth mode.
Well, that's That's going to be a late double substitution. Number 12 and number 20 for Pirang. Abu Jaju and Mohamed Njai all coming. And that's going to be a throw. Pirang now. Another throw to Pirang. And that's a throw there. A cross comes in for Pirang. That was a very good save there by Usman Sise. Usman Sise sends in a low one. Very good one there. Manga Fati, 4 minutes added on top of the regulation time. Pirang have 4 minutes to find an equalizer. And now a throw.
Disconnected.
A throw now. A throw now. And that's going to be a free kick. A free kick for a free kick there for Pirang. Baji with a long one. Headed away by Jiba. Now to Ibrahim Bari. Bari with a long one. That's a counter. Karamo there. Karamo for Klorot. And a goal kick now to Pirang. Mangaf Ibrahim Baji with a long pass. Not a good one from Baji. Back to Ibrahim Bari. Ibrahim Baji. Bari with the ball. Bari now to Amadou Jallo there, and that's going to be a throw in there, a throw. A long one. It's another throw for another throw there for Koloro Tunjina United. Aliu Dabo with the throw. Another throw for Koloro Tunjina United. Some of the very interesting moment here. A long one there, headed away by Baji. Now Pirang with the counter now. Well, possibly Amadou. And that's a foul and a free kick. A free kick now. The additional time will soon comes to an end. Pirang have left with few minutes to level the tie. Amadou to the new entrance. That could be a counter and a free kick. A free kick there. A free kick there for Pirang. Possibly one can say this is going to be the final moment. for Pirang. And that's a free kick there for Pirang. And it's still there for Pirang. And that's a free kick, a foul on one of the Koloro player. Well, that's a free kick to be taken by Usman Sise. And now, well, finally that brings us to the end of this game. It is Pirang 1, Koloro Tunjina 2. Well, it is Koloro Tunjina 1, Pirang 0. Well, that's the end of the game here in Faraba, Kairaba. It was a very interesting game. And Linda, congratulations to Koloro Tunjina United.
Indeed, congratulations to Koloro Tunjina and hard luck to Pirang. This is where the road for Pirang United ends until next year. And then once again, Abdullah, this is a great achievement for Koloro, making it again to another semi-final consequently. And then, like we said, this is what happened. Pirang definitely tried their level best, but this is when you mess up with all your chances, and then when your opponent get it, they definitely punish you with it. And then the changes also definitely affected the side of Pirang, changing 3 people in a row. That really didn't go well with the side of Pirang. Well, viewers, this is Dalaso TV for you, and the game ended 1-0 in favor of Koloro Tunjina. Until then, let's keep on supporting.